All right, I'm going to record this. I'm recording this, okay? Josh needs me to record some things for him, and so I'm recording this part of, I know he's here, but I'm still recording for him, okay? So I need you guys to...
So he can hear what we're saying?
He can hear everything, and he can hear himself, all right? And he can hear me. So you guys need to be mindful of that, okay? I'm going to start recording more and more lessons for us, okay? All right, so this is your novel project. This is the one pager. I've had a couple questions about it. I'm just going to go over this for you. Again, one more time. The due date, number one, has changed from tomorrow, and it's been moved to Friday. Okay? So you're going to have time tomorrow to work on it in class, plus I'm going to give you the assignment that I have for you for diagramming. You're going to have 2 assignments for the rest of the week, and then I'm done for the assignments for the week. Do you understand? Okay? So you're going to have the novel project, and you're going to have the diagramming that that the sub was to give you yesterday. I know that you guys had the upper bound was here yesterday, so you didn't get as much done as you probably would have liked, which is fine. I understand. I know. Okay? So I'm going to go back through this, and then I'm going to explain the diagramming, and then I'm going to release you to work. Do you understand? My goal for you is to be able to work and have it all turned into me by Friday. Monday, you will need to check out a new book. You guys are going to be reading every 4 weeks. You're turning in a novel. Like I told you guys the other day before on Monday, it'll be the same thing. On Monday, I told you guys, I cannot make you gain strength in your reading skills without you practicing. And I'm going to push you to read. Do you understand? And that means you guys are going to earn points for that, which is going to be your reward. Not only that, your reward will come when you're testing and you're not having to struggle as much because you've practiced reading, okay? Hello. No. Not yet. Me? Okay. Yeah. It's okay. All right. Thanks. Bye. Tatum, you're leaving. All right. So here's the novel project. You've got the title. Guys. You've got the title, and the author is going to come up here at the top. Okay? We got it? Title and author. The next you're going to do is you're going to put in a theme here, 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 and here. That's what your themes are going to be built on. You can do pictures. You're going to do themes. Okay? No, we're not taking AR tests. All right? So you've got your themes going up and around. Next, on the first box, you're going to do an image and a quote of a significant symbol in the novel. I have things like, I've seen things like the heart, a bleeding heart with fingers pointed at it and with a hand, and the hand is multiple colors of skin color. Okay, and she explains what that means. All right, there's a bunch of different symbols that you can find within a novel, and they'll be significant. And then you're going to put a quote with that symbol, okay? The next box is going to be about the characters and their journey. What about those characters? Give me the main characters, do something along the lines of their journey, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. The next box in the center is 3 significant points of change in the book. Where does the book shift and change? Okay? The next box at the bottom are powerful quotes that demonstrate how the author speaks. What are some of the strongest sentences in the story? One, your headphones need to be out. You need to be in your seat. Are we ready?
Yes.
Thank you. The next section and last section are going to be quotes that relate to the themes. So those quotes need to go towards each one of those themes that you've chosen. Do you understand? If you only have 2 themes that you've pulled from your novel, then you must have strong quotes that go with those themes, and I need to see images and other things. Do you understand? Okay? Questions on that so far? All right, next. That's the layout. Here is an example. And I believe I've shown this to you a couple of times. This one I did color. I ended up coloring it. I got it done on Monday. I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I have the themes up and around are all different colors. The top one is red. You can't tell, but it is. You can look at the board over here where I actually have it posted. Friendship is one of life's most precious gifts. Family goes beyond blood. Expect the unexpected. Show bravery. Please stop tapping your hands. Show bravery, especially when you don't want to. Okay? I do have little images up and around the border as well that represents Harry Potter. Hello. Yes, I will. Thank you. Bye. Destiny, you're leaving, honey. I will email this to you. There are little pictures of his glasses, his broomstick, his wand, his lightning bolt, and the golden snitch, because he was the seeker and his team. Okay, so you've got those. You've got this lightning bolt scar on his forehead, which is symbolic of his mother's love and protection, and the fact that he lived through the killing curse. Okay. Also, I highlighted in the picture the boy who lived, and I put it up and around his glasses. You need to have that quote within that symbol so that I know what that symbolizes. Do you understand? Questions about that? Okay. Next section is going to be your characters. I have all of the characters right here. Okay? That are the main characters. I have, the main 3 protagonists, Harry, Ron, Hermione. And I started them off, welcome to Hogwarts, and I put them on a road towards the end of the year where they found the Sorcerer's Stone and they defeated Voldemort. They grew as friendships grew. They met. Harry came in first, Ron was second, and Hermione is third. She joined the group, and the 3 of them together defeated Voldemort. Do you see it? Make sense so far? Okay. Next is going to be 3 significant changes or shifts within the story. For mine, it was when Harry was first given a chance to belong to somebody and something. He belongs to Gryffindor. That's the Sorting Hat, and he's yelling Gryffindor. Next is when Harry realizes, standing in the mirror of Facade, that he cannot go back. He sees his mom and dad for the first time waving at him standing with them. He longs to be with them, but if he stands there forever, he will eventually die. Okay? He cannot return to that. He has to move on, and he realizes that. Finally, the man with 2 faces, that's what it says, but you can't really tell it on the board right now, but you can look at it on my paper. The man with 2 faces is his ultimate nemesis, his ultimate destroyer, okay? Or not his destroyer, it's the ultimate battle in the end that he fights and he wins. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? I chose Albus Dumbledore because he's probably the most powerful character, and you have to have powerful quotes, so I wanted to look for what he said. He says, according to the way J.K. Rowling writes, after all, to the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. I loved that quote. It really hits me hard, especially when somebody in my family passes away. And I know that they're not gone forever. They're just gone from this earth. Does that make sense? Okay? And it was something that really hit me pretty hard, and I really like the way that he says it and how she says it. The next is, if there is one thing Voldemort cannot understand, it is love. Okay? Which then links back up to his mother's love for him and how he survived the killing curse. Do you see? Do you see the links I've drawn? Okay. Finally, in this last box, I have 4 quotes. The first quote talks about Snape and how he must make things even between him and Harry's father, so he protects Harry. And it relates back to the quote that show bravery, especially when you don't want to. And the colors match. Okay. The next one is thanks for the candy and the sweater, Mrs. Weasley. First time Harry's ever really received any gift for Christmas. Friendship is one of life's most precious gifts. The next one, you knew that I'm a wizard, expecting the unexpected. And you must be Harry's family, said Mrs. Weasley. In a manner of speaking, says Uncle Vernon, and that is families go beyond blood. Okay? Does that make sense? Do you understand how to do this one-pager? I don't know if I can explain it any better. I feel like I've explained it well enough, and I've given you samples, and I've talked about it and talked about it and talked about it. If it's not turned into me on Friday, it's a 0. And it's going to be a solid 0. That means I'm not giving you extra time, and we're moving on to the next one. Do you understand? Yes, I am not giving you extra time. I want it done. After Friday, I will not take it. Do you understand? We've had 4 weeks to work on it. I've talked about it, and I've talked about it, and I've talked about it. I think this is probably the 4th time I've given it to you. Am I correct? Okay. So you guys know you have to have it finished. All right? Any questions on this? Any questions?